So I've come today to a painting workshop. I'm somewhere east of Penrith, just before Yorkshire. Not far from Great Dunfermline. So hopefully I can get a bit of filming done here and show you the workshop. Oh, I'm a bit late. Oh, done. Well, it's been such a good day, such a lovely day. With Nadia, who ran the workshop, and a couple of other ladies that came along, and I did my mug. Lovely. And I did a bit of sign writing practice on those as well. I've never done sign writing before, so that was nice to try out. So there was the option to stay over in one of the caravans for the night. Oh, a bit windy, but I've got to get back. But the caravans look amazing, and the campsite's called Wanderlust, and you can stay in the little caravans. So yeah, check them out. It's a really lovely area. See, oh, off the road, nice and quiet. Yeah, and I'll leave a link to Nadia's Instagram as well in the bio, in the description, because she's great, and she does sign writing, she does sewing, she does costume making, and obviously the canal and the roses and castles art. Windy. But yeah, it's been a really great day. Been outside all day and also next to a fire, so I'm a bit tired, but about an hour and a half drive back home now. Yeah, what a lovely day. So yeah, it's been a great day, and it's less windy now, so hopefully you can hear me a bit better. But yeah, Nadia was amazing, beautiful campsite. Do you know what, it was harder than I thought. Like the actual skill of painting, because it was with enamel paint on enamel, with practice on like tracing paper first, but just getting the brush strokes right was really difficult. And I said at one point, you forget sometimes when you're painting and when you're drawing that it's all right for it to look like a painting or a drawing, and for it to look like paint. And that's it was quite nice to sort of embrace that again, and embrace that part of what it is that it looks like a painting, and that you can see the brush strokes and things like that. So anyway, yeah, it was harder than I thought, but still really really good, and it's definitely something like that I'll keep practicing. It was really relaxing. Anyway, home time. So I'm back at home now. I'm in my office / studio, which the easel can't fit in here, which is why I've not been in here for the last few videos. But anyway, remember that big painting? That's not finished yet. That needs doing, doesn't it? Do you remember episode 1 when I said that that's what I'll be finishing? And then things changed. Anyway, I will be finishing it eventually. It'll get done this year. There's just a lot of other things to do, isn't there? Anyway, updates this week. Obviously, I went to that course yesterday by Nadia. It was, I don't think I told you what it was called. It was Roses and Castles Canal Art. And Nadia is, I think it's a costume maker, artist, etc. She's amazing, and she hosted this workshop yesterday. It's the first time she's done it, and it was great. So follow her on Instagram, keep an eye out, go along if you can. She was great. She's not asked me to say this, it was just really good. It was a really good day, really nice surroundings. I obviously really like being outside, so I had a great time being sat outside by a fire all day. My eyes, you could probably see it at the end of that video, at the end of yesterday's clip, my eyes were a bit red, just from being a bit tired and by a fire all day, but I don't mind. Don't mind it at all. I found out that the small felt drawing didn't get selected for the competition I entered it to. I've got that next to me, so I can show you that. This one. It's in an archival sleeve there. That didn't get selected for the competition. Fine, no worries. The big one is obviously a larger version of that one. That's for a different competition. Might get selected, might not. It's always a little bit disheartening if you don't get selected for competitions, but it's not why you do it. You just sort of, you know, if you get selected, great. Competitions do seem to be favouring portraits and figurative drawing and arts at the moment, and they definitely seem to be preferring painting over drawing, which, to be honest, probably isn't actually that different to how it's always been. But I'm noticing that more and more, that the things that have been selected are paintings, they're portraiture or they're figurative, and yeah, they're not selecting drawing so much. And then I've got a really busy couple of weeks coming up, and I really need to, I'm just trying to get running in, trying to get a bit of cycling in, swimming obviously, work's busy, I need to do some drawing. But don't worry, someone I think it was Andrew, said last week, I need to take it a bit easy, I need to relax sometimes. Like, don't worry, I'm alright. I'm quite good at taking time off when I need to, but I enjoy being busy, I enjoy doing these things. And I am quite good at just not doing stuff in an evening if I really don't want to. But stuff needs to happen as well. I've been reading, I don't know if any of you are interested in books, I've been reading this book, The Paper Man, over the last few weeks, and that's been great. Just about to finish it. I'm on the very last chapter and it's really interesting. Why am I telling you about reading? I think because, so I've been thinking about this quite a lot over the last few weeks, why I started this vlog. And partly, well, mostly, entirely, I'd say actually, it's because I'm terrible at talking about myself as an artist. Like in my day job, I can stand up in front of a lecture theatre and talk to strangers and even people I know, no problem, and do it quite confidently, answer questions, etc. And then when it comes to art, I'm bad at talking about my art. I'm bad at going out there and talking to artists. I'm bad at getting involved in things like that. So this year I made myself a list of things I wanted to do to get better at being out there and talking more, and this channel was one of those things. And I sort of realised as well that what I needed to do was set aside more time for art, which is why I changed my hours at work so I could have a day to do that, things like that. And what I've found is, in making more space for art, I've made more space for other things as well. So because I'm prioritising drawing and art over other things, I've almost found like I've rebalanced things a little bit, and I've got time for, I feel like I've made more time for reading, I've made more time for swimming, I've made more time for cycling when I want to, and I don't know, it feels good. I feel like I've balanced things a little bit. I think there's still a bit to do, but anyway, that's how I feel. Right, so I'm going to finish off for the day. I'm going to go for a run. Don't enjoy running, but I need to do it because I need to get better at running so I can do some other things. And then I'm going to do some drawing this evening, and then I'm going to just keep drawing through the week, really. And yeah, there's no sort of big arty things coming up in the next few weeks, so other than deadlines, so I'm just going to crack on. Christmas is coming up, so if you are interested in buying a print or an original artwork, or you want a commission, get in touch. I've got some space for commissions. I might not have made it sound like I've got space for commissions, but I've got space for commissions. I've got prints and originals on my website as well, including photography prints, so have a look on there if you're interested. Obviously, I'd love art to be my full-time job, and to do that I need to make money from it, so I'm going to push my website a little bit there, which is partly why I'm doing these channels, so I can talk about my art more. So there we go, I've done it. On that note, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, check out my website, and stay safe. Have a lovely week. Bye.